chances are the Bible verse that you got tattooed on you doesn't mean exactly what you thought. There's a bit more context in it that maybe wasn't described in church. However, there's an exegetical, accurate way that we can understand Bible verses, and it's through talking with scholars or just doing further reading yourself. I sat down with Dr. Ginny Brown because I don't like reading, and she explained the popular Bible verses that you might have tattooed on you in the most accurate exegetical way. So if you do maybe have a couple of the popular ones on you, listen up. I want to do something that I wish
Ooh,
every Bible study I ever went to did. And now that I have you, I'm going to do it. It's
okay.
here's the verse, here's how I understand it. How should I understand it? First one is Philippians 4:13. I'm sure we all have this. I'm sure people have it tattooed on them. I'm sure it's like, I think it's in my mother's house right now in her kitchen. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. That to me sounds like,
Yeah.
as long as God's on my side, I'm going to win the race.
Yeah.
As long as God's on my side, I'm going to be successful. I'm going to heal. I can do all things. There, it is unlimited, the things that are available to
Yes.
me if God is on my side. Is that not correct?
Yeah, I mean that it sure sounds like it. If it's taken out of context, it's like anything, right? It's at the very end of Philippians, as you know, chapter 4. It's all about Paul's commending, in a sense, doesn't really thank them explicitly, but commending the Philippians for their financial gift to him, the way they supported him. Verse 13 is Paul's mentioning the gift and then saying, but I didn't need it, in a sense, which is kind of the way they said thank you in the ancient world, just to let you know that this is not Paul being disgruntled or
Good
not thankful.
context.
But
Good
yeah,
context.
yeah,
How are
yeah.
we supposed to
And
know that?
because if he says sort of thank you, I needed it, then they might be bound to send more. There's kind of this reciprocity thing that's just a little tricky in the ancient world, just like it
I
is
love
today.
this. I
Yeah.
love this.
But it functions differently today. The way we do reciprocity is different, but we still have it, right?
It's
Like
like
if
when they
I,
say no 3 times. They're like, no, 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 we
yes,
don't need it. We don't
exactly.
need it.
And
Like you, that
Swedish context, I
insistence.
say we don't say yes until the third time. That's exactly. But so he just talked about that. So he said thank you in a sense, and then he says, but I didn't need it because I've learned to be content in all situations. When I have a little, when I have a lot, which I love that because in my context, a lot of people have a lot. And it's like you have to learn contentment when you have a lot because it's not just a no brainer. You have to figure out how to be content in both. God can help with that, and that's the line, right? I can do all things. I can do all what I've just said. Content in want, content with plenty. That's what he's talking about. It reins it
Oh.
in and guides us to say, if you're struggling with contentment, which I think most people who are rich and poor struggle with contentment, I think just people struggle with contentment, then you have God's resources on your side to help you be content.